Ukabona road inobva kuBaizi Bridge chiuya kuno yakanaka zokuti heki. Zokuti kana uchida zvako unobika sadza parutivi opakurira muroad. Unokwanisa kuryana ngokuisa nyama nomuto unotoseva zvako uri muroad.
Zimbabweans have ceased and stopped hoping. If you want to see the evidence of our lack of hope, go to the passport office. Every day, there are people who are thinking of leaving their own country.
Construction of Mbuzi interchange is underway. Ko makabona ere varongo pa Mbuzi. Aiwa vana vedu vakomana vasikana ma engineers. Hapana chikwereti.
We don't want a nation where we are big men. I've said to colleagues, don't praise me. You can cheer me on, but don't praise me. Because this is what brought Mugabe. This is what brought Mnangagwa. We can't have a country where we celebrate an individual.
Robert Gabriel Mugabe International ukapindamo unotozobudiswa namapolisa odokuvatomo.
In the rural areas, in the urban areas, we need to make sure that we don't have balls in the urban areas. It's a sign and a symbol of collapse and failure. Balls must not even be in the rural areas. In the rural areas, you must have solar powered systems, having constructed proper dams so that people have piped water. Balls are a sign of a government that is retarded.
Ndokuinda ku China mna April 2018. Ndokupiwa mari nokona 1.5 billion neshamwari yangu Xi Jinping.
We are known for just being employees. We must create wealth. One of our key strategic objectives in a new government is to create billionaires and billionaires. That is how development is done. Lee Kuan Yew developed Singapore. Mahathir developed Malaysia on account of a battalion of entrepreneurs. We want to raise and bud, blooming flowers of entrepreneurs. Look at Saif Masiwa. Where is he? Out of the country. Why is he out of the country? This country could not accommodate him.
Takanovra magets unit 7, unit 8 anotipa 635 megawatts. Asikusera zuro chamisa itara kuti kana ndapinda mpower ndoda kubaka 7 and 8 hatombozivi kuti takapedza. Saka ndiri mukuti haiwa muning'ina indano collector school fees kwakafunda.
We don't want a president who comes to tell you what he's going to do. The president must ask you what you want him to do for you.
Second Republic yavuya tichakupai ma title deeds.
In this country, there must be something special about being a Zimbabwean. And by being a Zimbabwean, it's not about skin color. It's about the content of your character. It's about the substance of your orientation. Are you a Zimbabwean in your heart? Are you a Zimbabwean in your mind? White, black, brown, yellow. You are a Zimbabwean on the basis of what you subscribe to. A country called Zimbabwe. We are one people, one nation, one vision.
Taisa bora up. Nemvura mabona ndichimwaka. Ndatomwa ini apo imwichiwi yaeva ngoita nyota ndaonomwa. Ukangoita unonomwa. Haitengwi. Ukabona mafuma achitanda kubhadhasa mvura papa takumeso kwako imvura ya president uyai mumwe iri free.
Zimbabwe must be known for best business and good investment. No investor will lose their investment in this country. Property rights will be guaranteed and secure. That's making Zimbabwe a tourism destination.
ZANU-PF says no to land barons. As those land barons,
we are remembering the rural areas. We have introduced what we call Matura, which is the modernization agenda for the transformation and urbanization of rural areas. Matura is a program to make sure that rural areas are built back into stardom of productivity. Smith created what are called reserves because they were reserved for labor force. We need to move from the reserved mindset so that we are able to unleash the potential of our people in the rural areas. So the Matura program is going to be dealing with that. We'll have a tractor per village as a program to make sure that we move from ox-drawn, plowing into modern plowing. A tractor per village is possible. Look at ZANU-PF, they have bought over 2,500 cars. Stop buying those cars. Give a tractor per village.
chikafu pane makantin avakwaipa pana Minister of Health ikokoko okuti akati baya jekiseni baya kana tinete ombono mwati nebanzi odzoko baya ojunga kana aneta ombonorya.
We have about 57, 58 rural district councils. Let's have a hospital per district. And of course we can have other referral hospitals in Bulawayo, in the major capitals, but we need to correct the issue of dealing with the economy. I'll not go into the underlying assumptions because I don't want to pretend to be an economist with the issue of macroeconomic stability, but we need to also restore the savings culture. Our people are no longer saving because it doesn't help. When I grew up, we used to have this little book, my mother, the late mother, used to have a little book, a POSB book. And she would always, tick and get some returns. We need to restore a savings culture.
Kunati provincial hospital, district hospital, so they are between district hospital and the clinic. Kuna medium level. Inenge ina madokta mawiri, nama nurses, I think 15 or 35 anjazi number zacho. As in equipment yose, dikanwa, the Second Republic, Mutambane Second Republic, I got.
There are people who are in Lawa who have never been to a hotel. Why? Not because they don't want to see how a hotel is like in the village. I took my mother before she passed on to a hotel. She was so surprised. But also the food here, I thought.
And it was her professor Anturi Ngube, Minister of Finance. Akafunda zokuti heki. Asimsuno indakamuti ndoda kuti ubike matyonza. Wanzi zimchuru. Makwimbi. Agoni. As the professor agoni kubika makwimbi.
Under our government, no lithium is going to go out of this country unprocessed. Under our government, no gold is going to be reported on Al Jazeera. There's not going to be any gold mafia. If anything, there's going to be a gold mafia, not a gold mafia. People who worship God and who respect God. Gold can't be wasted. We want to see our resources, the blessedness that we have been given by God in our hospitals, on our roads. Yes, we want to see this infrastructure development on the basis of what we've seen. I've said infrastructure is first. City first infrastructure. Everything follows.
3 soft drinks. Zona kazokuti heki. Takano ziravira ikokoko. Sipo zokugeza. Wakuproduce. Kuvakuma sao. Mafuta okuzora muviri. Wana zora zoku. Iko zino kana bona basikana okumashowa central nodo narute. Wakuzora mafuta ema sao.
Even the president is not the last born. We will always have the next man and the next woman to serve the people of Zimbabwe with grace and with merit, on merit. So yes, on governance, our vision is to build a 21st century modern transformation and responsible state that is capable, accountable, responsive, and respectful to the citizens. But how are we going to do it? Number one, we are going to have a national vision that is shared by all the people. So once we become government, and I'm not saying if, when we become government, we are coming back to you in the first 6 months to have a nationwide consultation on a shared national vision. We have a vision, but it's a party vision. We need a vision that involves all the Zimbabweans, including those in Zambia.
Viva ZANU-PF! A luta continua.
ZANU-PF think that the problem is sanctions. We genuinely believe that sanctions are a symptom. The problem is leadership. Once we tick the boxes of leadership, sanctions will go away.
Harare province takubigirai 90 laptops munozo pavanu ndimwi, ma schools, ma printers, ma projectors, whiteboards, 30 laptop bags, zimwancha kwanisi kuziverenga mazwa anyora wacho anda kutora school fees yake ana kuna unyora.
The next morning I'm going to lift my phone and say, Mr. Biden, we have done the deal. Let's fix the country. Let's do business. Investors from America will come here because we've done our bit of the bargaining. We are able to have a leadership deficit resolution. That is what must be done to resolve issues. But it starts with vision sharing.